Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing great out there. I am back with another recipe, guys. Today I'm going to make a raisin nut pound cake. That's what I'm making. So right here I'm just going to continue to add all of my ingredients to the bowl, and I will leave the full recipe down in the description box. This is a very easy cake, guys. It has a thick batter because fruit cakes and nut cakes, they usually have a pretty thick batter. So that's what I will be making today. I hope you guys are getting ready for the Christmas holidays. We are not that far away, guys. So close. So I'm just going to stir my sugar and my flour together. Right here, I'm going to be adding some of this pumpkin spice because it has more than just one spice. It has a variety of spices in it. Also, I'm going to be using a 14-ounce box of pumpkin spice mix, the bread mix. If you want to use a yellow cake mix or a spice mix, you can. So I'm using this brand right here. So now I'm going to add my box of the spice mix, and I'm going to switch up these ingredients just a little bit because I do want a good sized cake. So when I slice this cake, it will have some nice sized slices too. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all are doing great out there. And as I did say, I was gonna try to upload as many recipes that I can before the holidays. So in this cake, I'm going to be using orange juice, and the orange juice is just gonna give it a different little taste. If you don't have orange juice, you can use orange zest. You can also add a little coconut if you like. All right, so here I am. I'm just mixing all of the ingredients up. And like I say, this batter will be thick. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can just beat it up with a spoon. Or if you have a stand mixer, you can use that. But I did have to stop a couple of times because I wanted to make sure that I'm getting all the flour and the cake mix mixed into the batter. Also, I'm going to bake this on 325 degrees. And it doesn't really take that long to cook. I'm thinking it took maybe 55 minutes, maybe around that time. And that will have a lot to do with your oven too. It's been a while since I baked one for the channel. So I decided to go ahead and put this one on the channel. The other one just has nuts in it, but this one has raisins and nuts in it. I think the other one had pecans in it. All right, so I have mixed that well. So now I'm going to just take the cake beaters out, and I'm going to pull my cake down. This is a very nice batter. And I did use vanilla and almond in the batter. So here are my walnuts. I just sprinkle them lightly with flour. I'm using the self-rising flour, the white lily, and with clean hands, I'm just going to mix my raisins and my walnuts together, and I'm going to coat them well with the flour. So now I'm going to get my baking pan, and I'm going to spray my pan down really well. If you don't want to bake this in a bundt pan, you can use a 9x13 sheet pan, and it will come out just as good. So my pan is sprayed well. So here I am, I'm adding my walnuts and raisins to this batter. I tried to fold it in, guys, but I had to end up just kind of stirring it in. So this is where I had to just stir it in. So I had to get a spoon to scoop it in. So I'm just gonna scoop it in. And guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. And also hit the like button if you like this video. So guys, I really hope you consider making this cake for your family during the holidays, or if you just want to bake a raisin nut cake. You won't regret it, guys. All right, so now I'm just going to put the rest of the batter in, and I'm going to pop it to get the air out after I add all the batter. And also, if you want to add the fruit instead of the raisins and nuts, you can do that also. All right, guys, so here it is. It smells good. It smells delicious. So I let it cool, and then I flipped it over, and you can see some of the raisins. And I'm glad that I really cut those nuts up really fine. I put them in my food processor, but if you don't, you can just chop them up on a cutting board. So now I'm going to make an icing, just a simple, well, not an icing, but a simple glaze. You can add milk to this, powdered sugar, and I add a little bit of vanilla. But if you don't want to add ice, you can just sprinkle some sugar on it, powdered sugar, or you can leave it plain. It's still good. So here I am adding just a little splash of vanilla. And so I'm just gonna mix that really good. And make sure it is the right consistency that you like if you do a glaze. You can add milk, like I said, you can add milk or water. Or if you would like, you can even do a creamy cheese icing. And I didn't want to ice this really heavy. I just wanted it to have a little light glaze on it. All right, so I did let it sit for a few. Now I'm just gonna cut it. And you can see that texture of it. It came out really, really good, guys. And I did share this cake. I had no problem with it. Here it is again. So I hope you get to try this. It's really good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Be blessed.